morning. Am I in focus? Is this working? Yeah, okay, cool. Good morning. It is Saturday the 23rd of February 2019. And today I thought what I'd do, today and tomorrow really, is film a bit of behind the scenes like I did in my last video, because thank you for the great response on that. But instead of doing like a day in the life of a freelance photographer and what I do in an average day, I thought what I'd do is do a whole weekend. Last video was just like a normal Wednesday. I think I had 2 shoots that day and I was assisted by Ryan Jones, and if you have not checked that video out, already, then I will put it up here, and you'll also find the link in the description. But yeah, so today I'm starting off with 1 shoot, and then I'll run you through like kind of like the admin and maybe a bit of editing later on in this video. And then tomorrow I have 3 shoots with a modelling agency called Nemesis. If you're in Manchester, if you're Manchester based, then you're probably already aware of Nemesis and who they are. But yeah, I've got 3 shoots with 3 of the models tomorrow, and then 1 shoot today. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes, film a little bit, just like last week. And oh, actually I think it was the week before. I've got about an hour before I have to leave, so just having a cup of tea, having some breakfast, and then I will pack my bag, get going. And yeah, it's a really nice day today. I'm very tempted to change my outfit because this is quite thick, and it's 16 degrees today, which I know isn't really that hot, but when you live in Manchester, or England, anywhere in England, it's hot. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast now and finish getting ready, and then yeah, I'll see you when I'm out. Okay, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear me because I'm in the train station. So either I'll be shouting in this video or you won't be able to hear it at all. But I set off a bit early because there's a Tommy Robinson protest near where I live today, and I didn't want to get caught up in the traffic. You definitely won't be able to hear me over that. But yeah, like I said, I set off a little bit early, and now subsequently I am early, so I'm just waiting here at the train station. But I brought some acetate with me, which I talked about in a previous video how I use that. One thing I didn't bring was my prism, and I wish I had. And I didn't bring my reflector either, but hopefully we won't need that. It's a really bright sunny day, so maybe like a little bit of light playing with like shadows and stuff like that might end up going that way. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. So I'll put in the behind the scenes footage like after this bit of the video, and I'll also put some of the final images in like I did in the last video. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just home from my shoot with Maciel, who I will link down in the description. She is an amazing model and a lovely person, so definitely check her out. My feet are really sore. We walked around like the whole of Manchester, but we got some like really cool stuff that I'm really looking forward to showing you. So I'm just waiting for the photos to import now, and what I'm going to do once they are imported, and there's a lot of them, so I will be waiting a while, is I'm going to go through them, cull them, which if you don't know what that means, it basically means like narrow them down to like the final section. When that's done, I'm gonna take you on a bit of like an editing thing. I will be doing a full editing video at some point, but today what I'm gonna do is just edit one or two or three photos with you guys. So yeah, after that I'm just gonna make sure that I've got all my mood boards in order for tomorrow. Everything's charged up because I've got 3 shoots tomorrow, which I will be taking you on. So yeah, let's get editing. Okay, so I have opened up this photo from today's shoot, and I'm just going to go very briefly through like how I'd edit this photo. Whoa, okay. How I'd edit this photo. So the first thing I would do is I'm going to start with a crop. I don't like this like horrible line here, and I'd really like my model to be the centre of the photo a little bit more. So I'm just going to press shift and hold this and drag this down until I like it. Press enter. Okay, cool. So right, the next thing I do is basically, as I go through editing all my photos, I create like a variety of different presets, and you can see here as I'll flick through them. When I like a look that I've tweaked and stuff, I'll save them and then use them in the next shoot. So today I'm just going to go through all these ones that I have. These are all ones that I've been using recently, but I also have some presets that you can buy. I sell them through my shop and through my Etsy, and I will show you those now. The preset that I want to start with today is this one that I'm working on at the moment, which will be in a pack coming quite soon. It's just a little bit warmer than my other ones. Okay, so let's have a look at this photo. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just clear up my skin a little bit. It doesn't really need it, or she's got good skin, but just any like notable marks and stuff like that. And all I'm using here is the spot tool. So yeah, that's good. That's looking good. Make sure my profile corrections are enabled, so that just fixes like the natural distortion of the lens. For the shot, I used a Canon 16 Mark II and a Sigma 35mm 1.4. That copy all these settings, and I'm going to go on to my next photo, which will be this one. Just close that, and then I'm going to paste it. And yeah, that's kind of like the right colouring in that I want. So just gonna do this again, zoom back out. Yeah, nice. What's my highlights doing? No, I want them up still. I want that little bit of contrast happening. And then let's play around the crop, see if we can make this condition a little nicer. I don't like this little corner here, which I've just subsequently created. Yeah, that's nice, I like that. Okay, so with this photo, there's a few things that I want to talk about. So the first thing that I'm going to do in this one is straighten this horizon. So this line here, it looks so distracting for that to be not straight. So like when it's like that, it looks so much worse than if the photo was straight. So you want verticals to be straight, you want horizontals to be straight, especially when horizontals are so prominent. Okay, so what I've done here in terms of composition is I framed my model in between these windows. What would be better is if I'd moved her slightly that way and maybe asked her to come a step forward, but for the purpose of this is what we're working with. So yeah, again, just putting on the same preset that I'm using throughout the rest of the set, just to keep it consistent. Another picture, very similar. Just gonna keep that straight, crop that down. Is that straight? Okay, so I'm just going through the video, putting it all together, and I realised that not only did I not have time to film an outro for Sunday night, my intro that I did film hasn't saved. So what I'm going to do is just basically give you a quick recap of what I did on Sunday, and then we'll finish off the video. So Sunday I had 3 shoots, which you would have seen the clips just before and the photos, so let me know which one you liked best. All the models will be linked in the description. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't film like a massive amount of content. I kind of just forgot. It was a really hot day, I was really busy kind of thing. The most content I filmed was probably of my lunch. So I finished my shoots around 5ish, and then I headed into town to this coffee shop called Foundation Coffee House. It's in the Northern Quarter, if anyone's familiar with Manchester. and what they do is they were doing a night where they were viewing a film. So they do this like every week, I think, and every month is a different theme, and this month was Oscars theme. So me and my friend Hannah and my friend Megan went to see Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was all free and it was really cool, and we just got a drink. And yeah, so I didn't really like get any editing done on Sunday night, and that's also why I didn't get time to film an outro. If you're into photography or film or any kind of visual arts, I would really recommend going to see Bohemian Rhapsody. For those of you that don't know, it's about the band Queen, but it's filmed so nicely, like all the visuals are on point. So yeah, through this video I've shown you 4 of my shoots. Well, probably not showing you all the behind the scenes, but I did 4 shoots this weekend, and you'll have the pictures within the video, and I'll also link my Instagram below, and I'll put a little thing here so you can follow me over there, where you can see more of my content, more of my photos, and definitely more content from these shoots that I did this weekend. So let me know which one you preferred in the comments, and as ever, if you want to see more content, if you have a particular thing in mind that you want me to film or talk about, then let me know in the comments. Do you prefer me doing these kind of vlog kind of style things like this video and the last, or do you want me to do some more like sit down like tutorial tip kind of things? What do you like, Q&As? Let me know in the comments, let me know what you want to see from this channel. And as ever, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That's all from me today. I will hopefully be back next week with another video.